What's up guys, Trent Lott here with Legitimate Muscle. Coming back at you today, I have some information about my programming. If you follow me on Instagram, or I don't think I mentioned it in the video yet, but I will be competing in 9 weeks at Southern Elite Fitness in Biloxi, Mississippi for I will be competing in a push-pull competition, deadlift and bench press only. So, 9 weeks out, and I will be starting my prep this week. I actually started it today. Today's Monday, March 7th. And the method that I will be using and the kind of cycle I will be doing until my meet will be GZCL. The GZCL method is kind of an ideology, like a process talked about by, or actually designed by Cody. I'll actually link his YouTube in the info box below. He's a very smart person, and he's done this programming before. The guy is really strong. Read his blog post, and he goes into like what he did in developing this program, and he talks about different areas he's basically trial and error getting this methodology. And it's a really good, smart way to look at training. It's kind of it's a way to kind of design your own programming and help you out in understanding how to design something for yourself. So it's really great. I'd suggest you go read his blog post about it and go watch his videos on this method. Like I said, everything will be linked in the info box below. And so first things first, I'll talk about my programming and what I'm going to be doing. Well, first things first, I'm going to talk about the actual method and what it is, like what it's kind of structured like. So this pyramid shape is the metaphor used to describe this methodology. It's broken up into 3 different sections. Your top section is your tier 1, where that is your main movements, for example, squat, bench, and deadlift. Tier 2 is all of your secondary movements. They will be your main accessories to the tier 1 movements. Main movements such as front squats, close grip bench press, overhead press, opposite style deadlift. For example, I am mainly and mostly a sumo style deadlifter. So tier 2 could be for me a conventional deadlift, which has very much carryover into the sumo. So, and that pretty much sums up your tier 2 movements. Your tier 3 movements are all your extra accessory work. Anything such as your curls, your pec deck, your leg curls, leg extensions, lunges, glute ham raises, things like that. In the tier 1, that's the top of the pyramid. As you look at this pyramid, the top of it, the tier 1 section is going to be your most intense movements. That's going to be where you're going to have the highest intensity, the lowest reps. So your volume will be the lowest. As you see right here, it says 10 to 15 total reps. You can break that up into any way you want. It can be like a 5x3 to get 15 total reps. It can be something like 7 sets of 2 if you want to do heavy doubles for the day. It could be a bunch of singles. There's different ways you can break up that programming and cycle through it in order for me. Like for example, I will be doing a peaking process, so I will progress every week, increase the weight, and decrease the amount of reps per set. If you look into tier 2, you're gonna have all your primary accessories 20 to 30 reps, total reps per movement. So you might do a 10x3, which is something spoken of a lot in the cube method. A 10x3 will be more dynamic work. You're gonna focus on 75% for reps, for quality reps, something that you can use to make your main movement better. If you see right here, the tier 2 movements recommended by Cody are 65 to 85%. All your tier 3 movements, it's anything less than 65%. And basically what I say right here, it says 30 plus reps, but basically what you want to do is all the reps you possibly can. I like to do drop sets. I like to do, like for example, tricep extensions. I'll do a 100 rep drop set. I'll throw it on something kind of heavy I can get 8 reps for, and now I'll just drop it and just get as many as I can and keep dropping and get as many as I can until I get 100 total reps. Then after that, for like a bench day, I'll drop on the floor, I'll do push-ups for like 3 sets of max reps, just as many as I possibly can. This spreadsheet that you're looking at is actually a spreadsheet I downloaded from Cody Lefever's blog post. I definitely recommend, if you want to use something like this, it's a very good spreadsheet to kind of give you a general guideline. I downloaded it and used a blank template in here to kind of generate my own program, because I would be doing a push-pull meet, so I don't really need to focus on squats too much. As you see right here in this block, this is your tier 2 block. I'm using squats as a tier 2 movement. Everything right here is listed as a tier 1 movement. So this entire section going all the way across is all my tier 1 movements: bench press, sumo deadlift, bench press again, conventional deadlift. I'm doing it in 3-week blocks basically. So it's a 9-week program. My 3-week blocks. The first block is going to be pretty simple, nothing too terribly heavy. I'm going to work up to 92.5%. And down here you can see I'll do that for a bunch of doubles. So something, it's 320 pounds, something I know I can handle. My second block, where you see in the blue, is actually where it's going to start getting tough. I'm actually going to work up to 100% of my 2 rep max. If you see in this little block right here, it's your 2 rep max, which is pretty good. I think I like basing all my programming off of the 2 rep max. It's something I pretty much am confident I can get for 1 rep solid in a meet for maybe a second attempt. So I guess the goal is that in the end, that second attempt that you probably can get right now in a meet would be your opener. So your third attempt will be something to around 105% of your total of that 2 rep max, which for me, hopefully I will end at, for bench press, let's see, anything more than 360 pounds, which would be awesome. What's next? I definitely recommend you watching all of Cody Lefever's videos on this spreadsheet specifically. He talks about, and in the program in the video where he talks about his own programming. Hopefully I'll keep you up to date with training updates every week, and I'll talk about exactly what I did. I'll talk about, why I did certain things that I did, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So that's pretty much going to conclude this video. This is just an overview, something not too terribly in depth. I don't want to get into it too much, but just to say that I am starting my prep, and I'm hopefully going to post videos every week talking about it. I plan on competing in the 165 weight class. It's USPA Federation. I'm currently weighing around 173, so obviously I have to cut a few pounds before my meet, and hopefully it works out. Hopefully everything goes well. I'll definitely keep you up to date with training, up to date with my weight, up to date with all those factors. Follow my Instagram if you want to see everything. Follow my Snapchat if you want to see what I eat. I'm not very good at posting on Snapchat, but I'll try to be during this prep. And that's going to pretty much conclude this video. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe button and like button wherever it is down below. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll get back with you. Thanks for watching. Peace out.